Sup, everyone? Welcome to the Court of the Celtic Wyvern King as we jump back into our Stargate 5e game where we actually get to play 2 weeks in a row. Nah, because Ray's already reached out to us seeing what game we want to play to take over for Walking Dead as we take a little break from it, so. But we're going to go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you play, and where's your character, just as a refresher, where's your character's mindset after where we ended things off last time, which for the viewers, we ended off with the group essentially confronting / being confronted by General Lawyer, where, things got a little tense. So we're going to go eeny, meeny, miny, Sharifa. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and go to, you know what? Speaking of Brooke, Lisa. Yeah, fair. Okay, let's go ahead and go to Keshna. Okay. Yeah, that's right. What did we say the password was again? Yeah, Mimir. That's what it was. Yes. Oh, God fucking damn it. Well, that just means we get to go around the table once again. So, sorry about that, y'all, because apparently Streamlabs wants to be a certain C word tonight. So we're going to go ahead and...
We don't use that word, ever.
Hey, that's why I said a certain word. I didn't actually say it.
Mm-hmm. But you made us think it. Bad enough.
Fair. Anywho.
I'm Australian friend, so I use it on a nightly basis.
Yeah, same.
Boundaries for me.
That's fair. That's completely fair. We'll refrain. Don't worry.
I know you will.
But we're going to go ahead and go around again and see who you are or who you play, and again, where's your character's thought process. So, starting with Sharifa again.
Lord almighty.
At least we're not an hour into it.
Yeah, no joke. We've been there before.
Don't remind me.
Hey, everybody, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa, the Abadonian team leader. Her mindset, like I said before, is kind of like, oh shit, I pissed off my sister. Because she looks at Brooke as like the older sister she never had, because let's face it, she's younger than everybody else. I actually don't know how old everybody else is, but Sharifa's 24. Yeah, 24. So yeah, she's thinking
Brooke is like
my sister.
20. I can't remember 26 or 28.
So yeah, it would be It would be older sister then. Yeah, she's kind of in that boat where she's like, I'm pissed off my sister. I should probably apologize. So she's thinking maybe give Brooke some space right now. Maybe not. She doesn't know yet. We'll figure that out when we get into things. But yeah, she's very oh shit, I pissed off my sister feeling right now.
And I'm Lisa. I play Dr. Brooke Walker, Team Medic. I don't think this is a good time for Sharifa to talk to Brooke because, as I said a minute ago when you couldn't hear me, I feel like it surprised even Brooke how passionate she was about what she said, even though it was not in agreement with what Sharifa said. So, we've all come off this weird mission where now we're kind of doubting our minds, and she's facing this phone call to her family, and her head, she's in a stress place right now.
That's fair. All right, Keshna.
Hi, I'm B. I play Keshna. As I said, the one that normally pisses off Brooke, and the normal chaos causer. Keshna's mindset at the moment is her family's falling apart. She's trying to do everything she can fix it, and a bit of pride in guessing Vigo's username and password to get into his login on the computer.
Yep.
But mainly that her family's falling apart and she's trying to fix it. So
okay, which as we learned last time, Vigo's password is Mimir to Rocks. I forgot the exact way you wanted to spell that, but that was still a great choice. But speaking of Norse, let's go to Nick.
Hi everybody, I'm Nick. I play Viggo Sigmundsson, the Viking scientist from Cimmeria, who is, I believe I've said his age before, but now I am making it canonically 24. So, he was 24 years old. And it was M1R ROX exclamation point.
That's what it was.
Goodness.
Leak talk.
I'm convinced that, Keshna didn't do any sort of, let me think about Norse mythology. It was just a typing random. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, it worked. Cool. Yeah, so Viggo is feeling stressed. He doesn't like being put in front of people, especially General Lawyer, with this sort of, stress hanging over him. He wants to just chalk it all up to the weirdness that happened over on Orlea, but still trying to figure out what happened there. Still trying to figure out how he can do magic and what magic is. But yeah, he's basically just like a hive of bees in his head.
Not fair. Yeah, and again, like I said, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King, the Chaos Coordinator, the Chaos Wrangler, Speaker of the Gods when it comes to Theros, whatever the hell you want to call me when it comes to my groups here. And we're going to go ahead and jump back into it. So last time we left off, after coming back from, thank you for the hydrate.
They actually filled it up this time.
Yep. Yeah.
Right off the bat with the hydrate.
Yep.
That was
Lisa.
me. I needed it.
But the group came back from their trip from Orlea, but came back exactly as they were as how they left, but somehow ended up back on Earth instead of Phoenix Base. And then they had no recollection of the mission, in terms of okay, was this real or was this not? So now they're on a med hold as they try to figure out what the fuck happened. And during this time, tensions definitely arose, especially with between General Lawyer and Sharifa. As, just a lot of crap happened. Before we get into that, just a couple housekeeping bits. One, if you like what you see, make sure to hit that follow button, because that way you get to see me more when I fuck up technology-wise and go oops. We also get, if you really like what you see too, make sure to hit that subscription button as well. You can always subscribe using Amazon Prime as well. Which, hey, that doesn't even cost you anything when you use your Prime sub. And even if you don't use the Prime sub for me, hey, at least you know about us. And now if there's another creator out there that you want to support, more, hey, again, you have that ability to do so and have that knowledge to do so. We are also currently doing our giveaway for a small little swag bag for hitting 100 followers back to the holiday period. And I'm going to show you what you get. Thanks for the gift sub there, Lisa.
What about second breakfast?
But let me pull it up on my end. There it is. So with the swag bag, you're going to get the King's Banner, which is our t-shirt with our logo on it. The Daddy Wyvern hat, which also has it there. Oh. What's up, Kidlin? Thanks for the follow. And then the, especially because Stargate here is the first show done on this channel, and funny enough, the drawing will be done on a Stargate night. That was not done intentionally, it just happened to work out that way. The Phoenix 5 patch will also be one of the items included. And if you see anything on here you want to get, you can always go to our link. It's right there in the chat, but it's also my link tree. We do have some game-specific merch. We have a hoodie here from our MASH one-shot we did over on Halfling Wizard Productions. We also have a sweatshirt here from our Theros 5e campaign, where you can't lead a horse to water, but you can toss an ass. But let's go ahead and jump right back into it. So, after General Lawyer left the room and you guys had your little discussion there, I'm assuming all you probably just went back to your temporary quarters due to emotions being where they were.
Yeah.
Alright, so Sharifa did. What about the rest of you? Vigo did.
Back to the gym.
Alright, Brooke went to the gym. What about you, Keshna?
Oh, Keshna's. I guess Keshna's going to go back to working out.
Alright, so Keshna and Brooke are going to the gym. This is going to go well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Very well.
Keshna's going to go on the opposite side of the gym.
What about second breakfast?
That's like,
She's going to give Brooke her space. She's not going to. She knows better. She's been here in the Sharifa shoes. She's going to give Brooke her space, and she's going to focus on her workout.
that is fair. Also, thank you for the gift sub there, Lance.
What about breakfast?
Oh, and Stormy
Experience
now.
sometimes.
We've had one, yes.
Experience
What
is
about second
sometimes good in this scenario.
Me?
One more. 93%.
Yeah, almost got another hype train. Alright.
What
Oh,
about breakfast?
now thank you,
Yay!
One, yes.
Hey, is
What
that
about
10?
second breakfast?
Does that make it 10?
Huh? No, wait.
No, that makes 5.
Yeah, I'm about to say. It has a gauge there. Okay, so as you two get to the gym, what do y'all end up working on?
I'm back to the punching bags.
Okay.
Keshna's gonna lift weights.
Okay. So, go ahead and give me, much like we did last time, I want each of you to give me 3 athletics checks. Because it's going to be the start of your workout, the middle of your workout, and towards the end.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Keshna's totally distracted right now with her mindset.
Actually, with that 19, I got something else she'll be distracted by. Cool.
No, that's Brooke.
No,
I'm
I
above
know.
her.
That's what I'm saying. Brooks 19 is the reason why you're distracted with an 8.
Oh.
So
Yeah, she is wailing on this thing.
yeah, because as you guys are working out, the beginning is pretty. You're doing good. Like Keshna, you're like riding the money. Brooke, you're doing a little bit better just because you got the energy ready to go. And as you're doing weights, you actually ended up dropping some of the weights you're working with, Keshna, because as you do a glance over at Brooke, you see them just wailing on the punching bag. And it is giving you a Vietnam flashback to when Brooke gave you a flat black eye and knocked you flat in your ass.
Somehow I knew you were going to go there.
Uh-huh. But for the most part, you guys do get a pretty good workout. You definitely work up a sweat. Brooke, your hands, I'll probably say, because are you just wailing, or are you actually trying to like punch, like in actual boxing type punches?
She's using correct form. So but then she was working out when she got called to the meeting. So
Yeah,
she's probably overdone the hands a little bit.
I would say your hands are definitely going to be like bruised and maybe a little sore. So it's a good thing you ain't doing surgery.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless Vigo ends up falling again.
How many times have you broke or cracked your ribs?
3 times, just 3. Only broke them the first time.
And your spine on the giant crocodile.
She said ribs, not spine.
And the rib bone's connected to the
1,
spine
2.
bone. Alright. So, what do you guys do when the workout's over? Because do you guys also interact with each other at all during the workouts? Like in between sets?
Say that again.
I said, do you guys
No.
like... I was gonna say, do you guys even like try and interact with each other in between like sets and stuff?
No. Keshna knows where Sharifa is at with Brooke right now, and she knows just to give Brooke her space. Keshna has experience with this, with Brooke being pissed at her, so she knows give Brooke her space, let her cool off.
Okay. Alright, so when the workout's over, what do y'all do?
Time to go.
Showers and go to bed. Well, what time of day is it?
Yeah, that's
Like
what I wanna
5,
go
6
first.
o'clock in the afternoon or evening.
Time to go for a run.
So, I'll probably go make my phone call. Is it?
Okay.
It's the next day.
No, it's still the same day from when you called earlier.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'll probably get something to eat and.
Okay. And then you said you're going for a run, Keshna?
Yeah, Keshna's going for a run.
Okay, I mean, it's going to be on the treadmill, because remember, you guys aren't allowed off base.
But she could run around base, though.
Yeah, not really.
Not really. This is
Treadmill,
the original the original
remember,
Stargate.
you're at the
Original.
SGC
Yeah.
at Cheyenne Mountain.
Yeah, okay.
There ain't no round around the base.
Treadmill it is.
Alright, go ahead and give me another 3 athletics. Just for start, beginning, and end. Okay, so when you start the treadmill up, it was a rough start. Like, you weren't even paying attention. You immediately put it up to like 10 instead of like a 2. As you adjusted and start getting your stride and slowly raising the inclination, or elevation, and also adding up speed, you get a pretty good workout overall. But you're definitely going to feel it in the morning.
Yep.
Come take him out. He just pooped off. Nothing. I'm talking to the other half for a second.
Alright, so what do you do now, though?
Shower and then go get some food in the mess hall.
Okay. So while you guys are getting food in the mess hall, let's head to Vigo. So, Vigo, what are you doing as you're heading to your quarters?
I think knowing where his quarters is, he's going to take a more scenic route there and just kind of explore Cheyenne Mountain a little bit. Like, this is someplace he's always wanted to visit. And current circumstances aside at the moment, he's trying to distract himself by just kind of wandering, essentially. You know, it's something you do in a top secret military base.
Yeah, fair.
Wandering.
So as you're wandering through the base, the door is shut, but you can, it's cracked. But you can kind of see, and you actually end up finding you've actually find Captain Carter's lab, and you're able to see like all the stuff they're working on. Like, you know, you ain't going in there. But you're seeing like all the different like tech they're working on from a distance.
Yeah, I'm like a kid who loves animals at the zoo, just plastered up on the window. You know, I'm not like pushing my face against everything, but I'm trying to get look as much as I can into.
Yeah. But other than that, you really don't find too much. I mean, you find the gym. You already knew where the mess hall was. You see Carter's lab. You see Jackson's lab. You find a sparring room separate from the gym for like where it actually has like, you know, the whole room is matted. for takedowns. Yeah, I mean,
He's having
Right.
flashbacks to his training with Sharifa. We see the padded room doing leg sweeps and arm bars and stuff.
yeah, fair. All right, what else do you do though?
Potentially weigh the risk of going in there regardless of anything. And he's like, nah, you know what? Like we're potentially on thin ice as it is. I'm not going to push it, and he's just going to keep walking.
Okay. So as you're kind of just aimlessly wandering around the base, let's go ahead to Sharifa. So what are you doing as you're heading back to your quarters?
She's gonna stop by the mess hall first to get, like, I'm guessing they can have, like, containers to carry water in around.
I mean, yeah, they have like
Kind of like, you know.
they literally have like.
Yeah.
Well, no, not like that. I mean, they literally just have like what you think of like Dasani water bottle type bottles.
Yeah, she's gonna fill one of those up and then kind of head back to her room.
Well, there's no filling up. It's literally like the plastic bottles you'd buy at the store, like Dasani waters.
Well, then she's gonna grab 2 of those and head back to her room. She's not gonna stop anywhere. She's not gonna look at anything. She's just kind of going back to her room. She's got to clear her head and deal with some stuff going on up there, because she's really just struggling at the moment. She's doing that whole, I've pissed off Brooke. I think I've pissed off the general. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this. It's all just kind of like with her right now. She's like, I'm got to figure out where I stand on things first.
Not fair. And also Freya's
Very
call.
fair.
So that's a self-care special. So you're going to stretch, posture, and hydrate.
Yay!
Thank you, numbers.
I just literally.
Yeah, I mean,
Speaking of which, it needs refilled.
All right. All right.
So
Stormy, didn't
standing
you
up
just
and
fill
walking.
that up? Ooh, that tastes good.
Yeah, I've been drinking soda all day, so now my body's craving water. So I've been trying to stay awake.
All right. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, you're able to get your water. You're able to make it back to your quarters, no issue. Vigo, you get back to your quarters at this point. Again, no issue. What are you doing once you get in your quarters, though?
I don't know what Vigo's doing, but she's gonna have a mental breakdown and just cry. Something she hasn't done since she was a child. So her dad always told her crying was for 2 times, when somebody died and when somebody was born. And right now she's just... she can't.
Yeah.
All she wants to do is cry. So
I
that's
think
exactly
Vigo-
what she's doing right now.
Is going to try to fall asleep and then fail. And then he's going to get up and probably go over to... He already tried his talk with Brooke, so he's going to go over to Sharifa's room to see if he can talk to her.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to that in a bit. So, Keshna and Brooke, what do y'all do after you get food from the mess hall? Lisa, you're muted.
Dang it! She'll go take a shower and she's gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Well,
it's
no. She's gonna look at her hands and go, well, shit. So she's gonna go by the med bay and get a couple ice packs.
Not fair. Yeah, and you're able to do that no issue.
Yep.
All right, Keshna.
Keshna got a barbecue bacon triple cheeseburger for dinner.
He's enjoying Earth food.
Yes, she is.
She
She's
is. That's
enjoying
the
it very
terrifying
much.
thing.
She's gonna be sad when they go back to to Phoenix Base. Um,
Phoenix Base has Earth food.
yeah, but it's not. It's
Not the
not gonna be
same.
the same.
It's like Air Force versus Army, you know. Yeah, technically it's food.
Ironic you say that, considering it's all Air Force to begin with. In this case.
Yeah. So after she's had her wonderful burger, which she took time, she didn't like scarf it down, but she actually, took time, and then she got Gatorade because she has discovered the joy of that now. And then she made sure she made sure to grab an extra Gatorade to take back to her room after she got it, and shower in bed.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and head back to Vigo then as you get to Sharifa's door.
I'm gonna walk up and just hesitate for a moment, then knock.
She will dry her eyes a bit, stand up, and go over and open the door.
Are you making any attempt to hide the fact that you were crying, or
no?
Okay.
No. She just kind of opened the door and just standing there, eyes red. Yeah, it definitely looks like she's been crying her eyes out. She looks very vulnerable at this point.
May I come in?
Step aside.
He's gonna enter kind of cautiously. I don't think he's ever seen her like vulnerable like this, so it's sort of like coming up upon a wounded tiger, you know. Like, yeah. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna kind of give you a little wide berth around and walk in.
I love this. I can picture this.
I don't know how to handle this.
So
now after he's in, she'll close the door and not slam it, but she'll just close the door and turn around, looking at you like, okay.
My instinct tells me that asking how you're feeling is a moot point.
It kind of is at this point.
I just wanted to see how you were holding up, and we've been through a lot for the past 48 hours, so I just, you're a team leader. I want to make sure we're there for you.
And something only her brother has ever seen in her entire life. She will throw her arms around him and just hug him and start crying again. Only her brother has ever seen that.
I will say at least they shut the door this time, so even if Keshna did happen to walk by.
So yeah, he's not gonna do anything. He's gonna, consoling hug back, and just clearly she just needs to get it out of her system.
Pretty much. She's just going to cry because she doesn't know what else to do. She's very lost, to put it mildly. If you want to put it full on, she literally, it's either punch something or cry, and she's choosing to cry right now because bottling up feelings is not working for her. So yeah, she's just holding on to him, crying, and she's not sure what to do beyond that. She doesn't even know what to say, what to think. So, right, he's stuck at the moment unless he asks any other questions of her because she doesn't know what to say other than the fact of this is the first person I've ever just been vulnerable before, other than my brother. So she's not sure what he thinks. She's hoping he continues to hold on to her and just kind of console her and doesn't push her away, because if he pushes her away, she may not be able to handle that.
No, he's just
true.
being the literal shoulder to cry on at this moment. You know, just standing there offering support and just letting her do what she needs to do, letting her decide when
Good.
it's finished.
You're a good man, Vigo.
Um,
Eventually, though, she'll kind of step back and wipe her eyes off because she's doing that whole okay. I think I'm okay now. Maybe. I think it's literally her brain right now. I think I'm okay.
considering everything that we have went through, I'd say that's a pretty healthy reaction. And knowing your penchant for lashing out in these times, I think this is a good move. And yeah, I'm really proud of you for going this direction.
I don't know what I did. Well, I know what I did, but I don't. You know when you think something and you don't mean to, but you, instead of just keeping it inside, you say it out loud, and then the moment you have to think outside of that, you just realize that everything you said destroyed everything you've done in a single moment. That's where I'm at right now. I don't I don't know where to go from here.
Knowing what I know about everything that's happened and the people that we serve with, I think assuming that everything is broken and unfixable is inaccurate. I think it's bent, not broken. And you're a person. You can only take so much. You had certain expectations that weren't being met with your agreement with Phoenix Base, and you voiced your opinion on those agreements. That was honestly what you did was incredibly rational, incredibly heartfelt for your brother, and what honestly I would have done in your position. Nothing's broken. I think we're all just kind of reeling, and I think our well-deserved vacation that we got before we went to wherever we were during that fever dream um, wasn't what it didn't give us what we needed as a team. So, you know, a little bit of butt kissery, a little bit of buttering up with General Lawyer might go a long way when it comes to maybe getting some more R&R when we get back.
Maybe.
You didn't do anything wrong. You acted
She's
out of heart and you acted, you know, out of love. It wasn't out of malice or hate. You miss your brother.
when we were kids, and Dad would ignore me and try to force my brother to do the things he didn't want to do, which was train and fight. You have to understand, my brother is more diplomatic than I am. He solved problems with words, and I solve them with my fists. Which is not always the best idea in the world to do, but that's how I've done things. Problem is there's, when it comes to him right now, there's nothing I can solve. I can't punch my way through this and make somebody tell me where he is. I'm frustrated.
I think I speak for the entire team when I say I think we all picked up on that. And there's nothing wrong with being frustrated, but how the choices you make during those times, if you would have been this frustrated when we first came together and we did our training run where you threw the C4 into the Goa'uld craft.
Good
And
times.
he kind of thinks back, massive ass explosion. Like, yeah. If you had done and felt now with who you were then, I think things would have gone a lot differently. But the fact that we're having this conversation, the fact that what just happened, shows me, and it would show everybody else, that you've grown as a leader and as a person. And that's exactly what you need to do if you want to find your brother. I think he'd be proud.
He would. If my father was to see me right now, he would call me weak and pathetic.
Expressing your feelings isn't weak, it's human. That's just a misconception. My father was the same way.
That's why I told you after we left, I understood. Because my father is the same way. He hated that my brother didn't want to be what he basically made me. Somebody who doesn't know how to deal with their emotions without wanting to hurt those around them in the process.
Well, if I may be so bold as to give one piece of advice,
I'm listening.
tomorrow, talk to General Lawyer, apologize for your outburst, or, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't, but, like, if you're feeling bad about it, it was coming from a place of heart, but he is a very, he's a military guy. And then, do your best to just be you, be our leader. You've done a bang up job so far. I think he knows that. Can I show you a distraction real quick?
Sure.
Okay, I found the lab that Captain Carter uses and Daniel Jackson uses, and there's also a sparring mat area that I'm pretty sure Teal'c uses. Let me show him to you real quick, and he's just gonna like walk over to her door, clearly very excited.
To his surprise, she'll walk over, open the door, and take his hand, and let him basically lead the way at this point.
Yeah, he's gonna take off, and he's moving fast.
She can keep up.
She can keep.
Yeah, she'll keep up running with him or fast walking, however he's doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys get to the rooms.
I mean,
Well-
she's actually quite curious about where Dr. Jackson works. Because she's only known him when he was on her planet, not in this setting. So it'd be interesting to see a different side.
I mean, it's about what you expect. It's a complete mess. Papers everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that won't surprise her. But she'll also go and look through a few things to try to, I guess, get an idea of what he did when he came back.
Oh yeah, and the entire time
He's kind of curious.
rapid talking, and that's where her desk is. And then over here is where she built that transmitter, and then over there it's just mile a minute. I think honestly he doesn't know if she's listening, but it just like he's just too excited.
Oh, she's listening. She's listening. She's just also looking through a few things.
I mean, the papers you're seeing there, you really can't make heads or tails of it because, like, stuff for all sorts of, like, ancient civilizations. Like, you'll make out some of the stuff that's for any documents that are based off of Egypt, just because it's similar to what you went off of. But everything else is complete gibberish.
Okay.
Especially when you see one document with images you've never seen before. And it's essentially a rubbing of the ancient language.
Okay, so the Egyptians kind of had this similar language to the people from Abydos. Kind of.
To a degree, yeah.
So, if he finally does look over at her, she's kind of head tilted looking at this rubbing. Like, part of it makes sense to her, but at the same time, part of it doesn't, because it's similar, but not quite the same.
The rubbing is of ancient, like, Atlantean. So, so that one's, you can't make heads or tails.
No, but that's quite beautiful writing, so she's kind of still looking at it like...
Yeah, you're good. I just want to make sure I clarified.
Yeah, he's just going like spot to spot in there, and this and this and this and that and this. Like, isn't this so cool?
And then you guys are going to hear a as you see someone standing in the doorway.
Turn and look.
Oh,
it's an MP.
Good evening, officer.
It's like, why are you in here?
We're from Phoenix Base, and I was just showing Sharifa, my team leader, all the wonderful things that SG-1 got up to, and Daniel Jackson was on her planet for a number of years before SG-1 started, and then, of course, Apophis came and kidnapped a soldier or an airman, and
Vigo, he's just giving you the 1,000-yard stare as you start rambling.
We should leave, probably, shouldn't we?
That would be a good idea.
Okay. He's kind of... So
you walk out with him. She was letting him do all the talking. It was funny.
So in the hallway, he's gonna kind of reveal a little how tired he's been. Kind of yawn a little bit. He's just like, "So, are you feeling better?"
Kind of.
Baby steps,
Wow.
Vigo. Baby steps.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go off to my quarters now, and if you need anything, just give me a holler. But I need to get some rest.
She'll reach over, grab his hand again. I don't want to be alone right now.
Okay, come on.
I so wish Keshta was seeing this.
Yeah.
So wish
One freaking comment from her, and Sharifa would probably punch her.
Well, honestly, because they originally went to their quarters first for a bit. By the time you went, it's possible you might see him. You know what? Give me.
Oh.
Well, first high or low. Let's do it this way. Let's put chance up to it.
Let's go high.
Cool. Roll perception to see if you can see him. Nope, you don't see jack
Nope.
shit. Actually, no, let me
Bummer.
phrase it. So, as you're walking, no, I'm just going to change that. So, as you're walking, you see Sharifa, you don't see Vigo. You see Sharifa, and you immediately go like, nope. So that's why you don't see it. Like, you do see at least one of them, but you don't get the full picture because you're like, yeah. Like, you remember the scene in Episode 7 of Star Wars when the stormtroopers are walking up when Kylo Ren's having a hissy fit? That's your reaction as a stormtrooper part. As you see Sharifa, he's like, yeah, let me not get in that right now. All right, so you guys head to the quarters.
Yeah.
All right, and then what do you guys do once you're there?
I think
He's tired. She's tired. So she's just gonna
Yeah.
curl up with him.
That's fine.
She just
Alright.
doesn't want to be alone at the moment.
That's all good. I didn't know if you guys were going to talk more.
No, she's talked out for the night.
That is fair. All right. So everyone, rests, all that good stuff, and it's now morning. So let's see, who's the first one to wake up?
Out of all four of us?
Yeah.
Brooke, probably.
Oh.
Well, I was like, let's roll to see who wakes up first. And funny enough, it is Brooke.
Called it. He called it.
All right, so Brooke, what are you doing
Well,
to wake up?
she did go to bed first, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
She's gonna go grab an apple or something for breakfast.
Okay.
Looking at her hand, she's not gonna work out.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. I don't know what she would. I mean, she's in a good frame of mind because the thing about Brooke is, it goes away quick. It's like,
Fair.
probably just kind of walk around the base, kind of like Vigo was doing yesterday, just
Okay.
kind of checking it out.
Well, as you're walking around the base, you're going to hear over the intercom, Dr. Walker to General Hammond's office, Dr. Walker to General Hammond's office.
Oh shit! And that's her thought. Oh shit!
Hydrate courtesy of B.
Thank you, B.
You're welcome.
Well, she'll
That's it.
turn around and head towards the general's office.
Yep. And you get in there, you see General Lawyer is also standing in there.
Oh shit!
And I'm going to DM you what happens in this office scene.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah,
Tell me,
We starting to get some secret shit now.
I have a feeling I know what this is.
Oh, you 100% can guess what this is.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'll say, what did you do?
Well, it's not Kesha.
You don't want to know.
There you go,
Walk
Lisa.
in the general from the actual general of the Stargate program, and the general from our base is standing there. What did I do?
Yep. And if you want, you can say how your character reacts to what I message you. Like you can say,
Okay,
like,
hang on. I'm sending you a message back.
That's fine. But I'm letting you know that if you want to, you can actually say, like, describe their physical reaction, not necessarily what they say in reply.
Okay. Hang on. So she is relieved because this is not what she thought she was walking into.
Fair.
And she's really happy, and then she's like, 2 days? You know?
Not fair. Oh,
Okay.
That also reminds me, I need to message.
Thank you. You know when you walk in and you think you're in deep shit, and then you're not? It's like, oh, okay. You know?
About most time when I get a call from my DM.
It's like when you go pick up a box that you think is full and it's actually empty.
So where will this take place?
Hold on, I gotta look that up now.
I thought this was bad. And I was like, oh shit, now?
Do they have one in... Alright, does it say where they are located? Or can I just make this up? I would like to be somewhat realistic. Alright, and then next person to wake up we'll say is B, as I'm looking this up.
Keshna's gonna get dressed and go check on Sharifa.
Okay. And also real quick, did y'all go to Vigo's room or Sharifa's room?
She followed Vigo.
Again, did y'all go to Vigo's room or Sharifa's room?
Yeah, Vigo's room.
Okay.
Vigo's.
Cool. So you go to check on Sharifa and there's no answer at the door.
None.
Weird. Tries knocking again.
I found it, Kel. I'll send it to you.
Please.
Well, a bit worried, so she's gonna go to Vigo, I guess.
Cool. And you make it to Vigo's room and you knock. Vigo and Sharifa, how do y'all react to the knocking?
Oh, that cracks me up.
Lord Almighty. Let's see. Shoe that was on the floor, reach over, throw it at the door. Go away.
Wait, do you say go away?
Yes.
So Keshna, you hear Sharifa in the room.
Oh God, oh God, oh God. Wait, hold on. High or low, Kel?
I was like, don't ask me that. I'm the one who has to ask you all that.
Oh no, I'm trying to. Someone tell me high or low.
Low.
Oh no. Oh my god. Sharifa's trying not to jump to conclusions here.
That never works.
As she
Never
blurts
works.
out, as she blurts out, is asking if Vigo's in there too.
She'll just nudge him like, I ain't getting up. You go deal with her.
You guys just stumble over to the door and open it maybe like 3 inches. Like very bleary eyed. Like,
I knew it. You two are.
God.
he's okay. I would like to roll an intimidation check because Vigo is going to stare down Keshna, not say a word, and just slowly close the door.
Go ahead. And Stormy, I sent you a message, by the way.
No.
It's a 3. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Vigo's not intimidating at all.
Nah, you got bedhead, you got drool stuck in your beard.
What he thinks is intimidating face is actually the poker face that he has.
Exactly.
So,
But
Y'all
just
are killing me.
But just on the off chance, Keshna, roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Because you might roll less. You never know.
1 or 2.
Nope,
Nope.
you're good.
Dang
it. Yeah, he just slowly closes the door.
Oh no, Kesha's gonna stop at that door. And she's looking. Come on, I need details.
Keshna,
Someone please say nothing happened.
nothing
Otherwise, I'm going to
happened.
Brooke.
Nothing happened. I'm very tired. Please let me close my door. I will meet you in the mess hall. Okay.
No, she's not. Kesha kind of nods slowly, but she's gonna go work out because she doesn't want to. She's still giving Brooke time to cool off, and now she's just gonna stew in her thoughts. A happy distraction, Vigo.
Vigo's gonna turn around and look at Sharif and be like, "So there's a problem."
I heard. Let's get up.
Oh yeah, these quarters aren't that big. I mean, hell, Sharifa could easily have seen Keshna in the doorway.
She did, and she really didn't care. Her whole thought is, I got woke up before I wanted to wake up, and I will never need a thick blanket again. As long as I keep sneaking into this room. That is a heater.
Yeah, but you guys get dressed, you start heading to the mess hall. As you guys are going, you guys do get separated a little bit. And Sharifa, this is the moment for the first thing I messaged you.
Yeah. I sent you back a reply.
Yeah, no, I saw. I'm saying for the first half of what I sent you.
Oh.
So it's not the full on part yet. It's just the beginning, like that part. And Vigo, when you turn around, you see that Sharif actually disappeared. You think like, okay, maybe they had to use the bathroom, and you just keep on going.
At this point, he's so still like half asleep. He's just like, okay, just walks.
Well, I'm also attributing it to you being distracted by the fact that Keshna caught you. Even though there was nothing that happened, is the fact that as far as Keshna's concerned, they caught you.
Right. Maybe they wanted to go check out Daniel Jackson's lab again. I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know if anybody else ever does this for their characters while he's responding to me.
Yep.
But I have a playlist going half the time, so if the people
we
out
all
there
do
in Twitch
that.
can't see me dancing, I've literally got an earpiece in.
I think most of us have playlists that usually goes. Anywho, so Kesha, I'm not gonna make you roll for your workout because it's not gonna be too long because you know you're meeting the others in the mess hall. It's more like you do like a little bit of a Kelna Ream, like or not Kelna Ream. What was the fucking thing? It's almost like a work. Oh.
EDP yoga.
No, there's an actual thing that Jaffa do where it's not Kelna Ream because that's more of a meditation type deal, but it's not an actual work. That's more like healing. Hold on. That's not the thing I need.
Nothing like watching your boyfriend reach over and go, when you hand in saltwater taffy.
Yeah.
Saltwater taffy is delicious, though.
Yeah, I found it on sale at Baumgart's, so I was like,
About to blow y'all's mind, all of you.
I cannot find this. Okay. Anyway, you do some kind of Jaffa workout where it's not like a full, like, extensive workout. And you meet Vigo in the mess hall. And shortly after, Brooke will appear as well.
Keshna's trying to keep the best poker face she can, as she just
good luck.
As she has some oatmeal and fruit in it, and we'll stick with Gatorade for her drink.
Okay. If you're doing a poker face, give me a deception check. Let's see how well you're doing it. Okay.
11.
Okay. Now, who are you really trying to hide from, though? Are you trying to hide from Vigo or Brooke in terms of this poker face?
Oh, Vigo. Totally Vigo.
Okay.
Yeah. She's not going to hide from Brooke. She has no reason to hide from Brooke.
Brooke would have seen her with a shit-eating grin, and as soon as Vigo...
Oh, yeah. She's totally flashing at Brooke, too.
Alright, so what are y'all doing then? While three of you are in the mess hall.
I think
Y'all know where Sharifa is? Y'all know where Sharifa is? I have to tell you all something.
Yeah, Vigo, where's Sharif? Big old smile towards him.
He's just kind of like, so Vigo's gonna, in the interest of trying to get out in front of this, he's gonna turn to Brooke. And he's going to say, last night I went to Sharifa's quarters, had kind of a heart-to-heart with her because she was feeling really down about what happened yesterday. And then she didn't want to be alone, so she followed me back to my quarters. Nothing happened. We just fell asleep. And then we got turns rudely woken up by Keshna, who still thinks something's going on, which there is not. I just thought I should let you know before the person over here who's trying to not have an aneurysm, alerts something out.
Never mind. On second thought, thanks, Cal. It's not that important.
Sorry. I didn't think you were going to try and tell it that fast.
It was the head desk that made me back up.
Yeah. So do you believe Vigo's story, though?
Yeah.
I was hoping you should roll for it.
Because I've had heart to heart with Vigo, and I know the kind of person he is, the empathy he has. So yeah, I totally believe that.
That is fair. And we'll probably say a good 10 minutes into y'all's discussion about that is when Sharifa enters the room.
Mm-hmm. Looking very She'll go over there. She kind of looks like she's in the thought process when she walks over. But first of all she'll stop and get like her tea and some fruit and some toast, and then she'll go sit down.
Morning.
Forgot to mention, Vigo's got a big bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah, Cashna's bowl's not any remotely the size of Vigo's oatmeal.
I have coffee.
All right.
Cashna's got
That
her.
is not a balanced breakfast.
Cashna's got a nice bowl of fresh fruit, her oatmeal, and her Gatorade. She's happy.
All right. And then, I mean, what are y'all talking about, if anything?
So,
Nothing much.
and Keshna's at this point, she's going to give up on the Vigo Sharifa thing. And she looks to Brooke and asks how, and is asking Brooke how she's doing.
And I'm gonna like look at my hands and flex them and say I may have gone a little hard on the bags last night.
I mean, if you needed someone to work out with, I could have helped you.
Yeah. I needed to work some aggression out, but I'm good. I'm good now.
So, Keshna kind of glances at Sharifa, and then Brooke goes, "Can we get our family back together, please? Work it out." Keshna's trying very hard to get the two to talk, but she's trying not to push it at the same time. She wants her family back as whole because they just got it back to whole after the Brooke and Keshna separation thing. And Keshna does not want to see the family go through that a second time. But she's
Damn
trying
it,
to be
Cal.
What I do?
Yeah, after hearing that, Vigo's just going to look at Sharifa and then look at Keshna. It's kind of like,
I'm good.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to apologize. But without going into much detail, the team is really gonna need you right now. So I need you to promise me you're not going anywhere.
Well, like a good Marine friend of mine once said that he said to his wife, "I'm in it for the long haul."
That's what I want to hear.
No clue what that means, but
Look, you get a lead. We'll support you 100%. We'll even go with you. But going off blind is... Nope.
Fair. All right. And that is where we're going to go ahead and start our break now.
oh,
So-
thank you, because I need to run to the restroom and our downstairs one is broken.
That's all good. Yeah, so we're going to take a 15-minute break. I'm going to go ahead and put the message up in chat for those who have not joined our giveaway. There's going to be a command you type in that will give you an entry into the giveaway. And again, for anyone who came in late, I will go ahead and show it again. I still have it open, right? Yes,
But we only enter once, correct?
yes, you only enter once. If you're already entered, don't enter again.
Okay. All right, you can read the paragraphs I have sent you.
I've been reading it during the RPs. So, anyway. So, for those who are just joining, we hit 100 followers back in December. And I promised that as part of that, we would be doing a little giveaway. It took me a while to start it because I work retail and the holidays are a pain in the ass. And that's putting it mildly. But, as we got our merch store here, and the giveaway is going to be a little swag bag where you get the King's Banner, which is our t-shirt here at the channel logo. The Daddy Wyvern hat. Nice little baseball cap again with our logo. And as this show was also one of the first shows to be done on my channel, I figured it'd be nice to go ahead and throw in the Phoenix 5 team patch. So all three of those items will be given away to whoever wins the giveaway at the end of March, which we will do the giveaway live on this show before the stream is over that night. And then also, because I forgot to mention at the beginning, today is my affiliate anniversary. It actually got the reminder earlier today going, hey, you're an affiliate. So that was
Nice.
So that was really cool bit on that part, getting that little reminder, because I know Will got his last week on Monday. Was it Will last week? Yeah, it was last week on Monday. Or was it this? No, it was this previous Monday. Oh, it's hard to keep track. Me and Will got around almost the same time by like literally a few days.
Yep.
But to enter the giveaway, go ahead and put in that command there that Nightbot put up there, exclamation Wyvern Loot with a capital W for Wumbo. And if you are a subscriber, you do get 2 entries into it. So it's always good to be a subscriber, whether it was gifted to you, you do it outright, or use your Prime sub, because hey, it gives you a better chance to win. But with that, we will see you guys in a little bit. Hey everyone, and welcome back from our little break there. Thank you for letting us get a drink, use the bathroom, and all that good stuff. Again, for anyone who may have jumped in during our break, we are doing a giveaway for a little bit of loot from our channel store. Which again, I'll go ahead and showcase the loot right now. That's why I kept this link up. So, to enter, you got to type in the command there that Nightbot said, which is exclamation Wyvern loot with a capital W for Wumbo. But if you end up winning, which the announcements will be done on the... Let me actually say what day. I don't want to say in the... March 28th is when we'll do the drawing. It'll be done on stream. But we got the King's Banner shirt, the Daddy Wyvern hat, both feature our channel logo. And because specifically the Stargate show was one of the first shows done on this channel outside of me just playing random video games, we will also include the Phoenix 5 patch in there. So you'll get all three of those items just for winning. If you're a subscriber, you do get 2 entries upon entering the giveaway. If you're not a subscriber, you get 1 entry. So again, if you want to get more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, or if anything, use your free sub. You get a free sub. I literally just use mine on my friend Lissa, who will probably raid if they're streaming right now. Well, not right now, but when we go, you know what I mean.
Nick has added his patch to a hat to show you some of the options. He is modeling it for us.
Yeah. Go. So what I'm hearing is Nick is now our Vanna White.
Nice handwork, Nick.
Nick is now Vanna White.
I'm auditioning.
Nick is
I'm auditioning for the Wheel of Fortune next.
Hey, all good. But we're going to go ahead and jump back into it. Right when we left off for break, the group has reconciled for the most part after the events that happened the day before. And yeah, so what are y'all doing? You guys still all in the mess hall?
I'm gonna finish breakfast.
Yeah.
With y'all because I got some stuff I gotta do. But
Okay.
I'm glad we're all on the same page again.
All right. So as you go away, so what are you about to go do?
I think she just needs to be alone to process.
Fair. Fair. I didn't know if you were about to do that phone call you said you wanted your character to do too, so.
Yeah, but she's got to process first because she'll have to. That'll be part of that phone call now.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So she just went back to her quarters and she's just kind of pacing around her quarters going, wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. I gotta do this, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do this.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta talk to the team. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
All right. What about the rest of y'all?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do because of what you sent me, and then I've got to talk to the team.
All these secret messages.
I think
I was playing with my heartstrings.
Vigo's gonna look at Keshna and be like, "Spar."
Keshna's like, sure, let's go.
Lord,
She makes sure
you
she
fly
grabs.
on that wall.
She also makes sure she grabs extra Gatorade for him because hydration's good for you.
Exactly.
And
We
funny
think
you should
Keshna's
say
being
that.
responsible.
Go ahead and hydrate.
Looking back in basic training again.
Yep.
I mean, you're on the Air Force
Well-
right now.
For me, it wasn't basic training. For me, it was riding horses. I'd ride for practice with my horse for like an hour, and my mom would go with a water bottle.
Alright, so if you two are going to spar, oh god, this is going to be fun. What type of sparring are y'all doing?
Well, should we start with hand-to-hand then?
If we start with hand-to-hand, can we eventually move up to staff training? Because I would like to get some pointers on that. As awesome as my Mossberg is, I fear that its uses are somewhat limited.
Of course we can.
Oh wait, I have sniper training. waiting for me when I get back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to teach me.
Is it-
Remember?
Doing a little dance. Oh yeah, so you teach me staff, and I'll teach you rifle. This is like the next evolution of our I teach you survivalism, you teach me Gua'uld.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right. Well, if you guys are going to do hand to hand, here, I'm going to roll a, because we're going to make this take a good chunk of the day here. I'm going to roll a D8, and that's how many rounds y'all go for in hand to hand.
Okay.
Actually, I'll roll 2 to be like an advantage type roll. 3 rounds. Okay. So give me 3. I will give you a choice for either just straight up strength or athletics. But go ahead and give me 3.
Either way.
Plus 0 either way for me.
That's fine.
Plus 2 either way.
That
I'll
is
go.
fine.
3?
Yeah.
2.
I need one more for you, Vigo. Alright, so round 1 goes to Keshna. Oh, hold on. You did a 4th there.
You don't need a 4th one.
Round 2
I
also
bleeped
goes to
that one.
Keshna. That was close. And then round 3, Vigo's going like, okay, enough of this. So, Keshna, in round 1, when you win that round, what did you end up doing to Vigo? Being the 5'2" to his 6'3".
Like I said, I don't.
So pretty much she would. Oh, I'm trying to make this realistic though. She would like duck underneath like his maneuver and try to use his own weight and height against him to bring him down to the mat into like an armbar type situation.
Okay. And then round 2? Now remember, round 2, it was close. You still won, but it was close.
Yeah. It's pretty much similar, but maybe not the armbar. She would go for like maybe a sleeper type of situation.
Okay. And then Vigo, how does your enough moment go?
It's sort of like a death of 1,000 cuts. He's so big, and she's moving so quickly around him that he finally gets, like in their third spar, he finally gets some purchase on her, and performs a leg sweep takedown and just like back slam onto the mat. Probably a little too hard.
You know, if you're doing it hard, go ahead and roll a attack roll. Just like a normal unarmed attack.
Oh,
I don't think I have unarmed on here. Let me check.
It's just
I don't
D20
either.
plus strength.
Well,
You thought you did it hard. Nah, you didn't do it. You did it as you should have. So, Cashnut takes no damage. Probably still got the wind knocked out of him a little bit just because he got caught off guard, but nothing where it's like, you know, it's not like Loki after getting slammed by the Hulk going.
That puny god.
beauty god.
Alright, so now y'all move on to staff training. And there are there are fake Motocs in here.
Hey, guess what, Vigo?
Butt kicking time?
So no, but so to start with staff, she would go through. She would like show Vigo how she holds it, and just take him start on like basic steps. She's going slow. She's starting slow, and she wants to make sure Vigo has the hang of just like the basics before they actually get into it.
Not a problem. So once you get through all that, you're now going to go into the sparring where you guys are going to do 8 rounds. So
Lord.
I will tell you when to roll, so I'm not having to look up and down the list here. So both of you go ahead and do your. I'm still just going to do just strength checks because not actual combat, it's just training.
Yeah.
So both of you go ahead and give me your first strength check. Or athletics again, your dealer's choice.
Give me 1 second.
You're good.
My cat dropped a bomb in the litter box and didn't cover it.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing while I'm away from the computer. I was just washing my hands because the thought.
yeah.
Even using just holding the litter thing and all right. So strength or athletics don't matter for me.
Okay.
Oh.
Now do your second. Third.
30-20 there. Ouch.
Fourth.
I had a nat 1 that time.
Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. And eighth. Alright. So, let me scroll back up to here. Hold on. So,
It's pretty much they went back and forth the whole time.
yeah, so round 1, Vigo. Round 2, Keshna. Round 3, Vigo. Round 4, Vigo. Round 5, Keshna. Round 6, Vigo. Round 7, Keshna. Round 8, Vigo. Actually, Vigo won majority of the rounds. So, Keshna, go ahead and describe how you did, like, for the rounds you won. Just say, like, in general, like, how'd you win about those takedowns, like, those wins?
She would. So the rounds that she wanted, she switched it up quite often. So she would like maybe one round she'd go low, and then the next round she'd maybe go high or mid. And she kind of tried keeping him guessing to get him to work all area.
And Vigo, what about your wins? Especially your crit.
Both had a crit in
I
there.
think on the times when I won, it was me taking what Keshna or Vigo taking what Keshna taught him and sort of applying it the way he thinks it's going to go, and then just sort of by happenstance correctly assuming what Keshna is going to do. On the one where he got a nat 20, it was just like a bean on the head. He went high and like Keshna went low, and he just like right on the head.
After Keshna would also after each round, Keshna would also go like sit down, like sit down and have them talk, just explain what they were thinking, everything too during training. And she would, of course, give Vigo props on when he succeeded and everything too, because she's all about building up Vigo.
Yep. All right. And then at this point, you guys are going to hear
Phoenix 5 reports a briefing room. Phoenix 5 reports a briefing room.
Are you okay? Do you want me to get you an ice pack for that? Your head?
No, I'll be okay.
as you start seeing a welt form.
Hey, look at this hat. Let me put this hat on you. There you go. It just kind of walks off.
Briefing room.
Yeah, head toward the briefing room.
Make sure the
Mohawks are put away.
Yep. Everything's put away, strained up, and then hat thrown away. She's not really.
A hat person.
Yeah, well, not that. She just doesn't. Yeah, she got hurt. She got slightly hurt during training, and it was no big deal to her. It was for it was a good. As far as as much as Keshna cares, it was a successful training of Vigo on the Mata, and that's all she cared about.
Aww.
She's helping her teammate, her family member.
Fair. Alright. Yeah, so when y'all get there, you're going to see General Hammond, General Lawyer, and Doc Fraser in the room. After y'all take a seat, Fraser will start the office going like, well, after looking at the results of all the tests and the cognitive interviews, honestly, there's nothing physiologically wrong with any of you. Well, as far as we can tell, we're just chalking this up to all 4 of you being stored in the buffer of the Stargate before being rematerialized. Just, I guess one of you had dreams and it's shared among everyone.
Has this ever happened before?
This many people? No. Last time someone stored in a buffer, it was just Teal'c. And Teal'c didn't experience any side effects.
So the fact that we were all there was some kind of group consciousness. Okay.
That's the theory. You are being cleared to resume activities and duties, though there will be a lot more attentive care after missions to see if, how things are doing afterwards still. And with that, I have a good day, and Doc Fraser was just generals, and walk out the room, and now it's just Hammond and Lawyer. Which General Lawyer will speak up and be going like, now that's out of the way, on to business.
Oh.
You 4 are going to depart for Phoenix Base in a few days' time. I'm going to give you a bit more time to rest, where disciplinary action will be taking for the other day.
I'll be returning, but I'm not sure I will be staying on.
Care to elaborate?
I need some time. Just too much has been with this whole stored in the buffer. I need some time. For now, I have to step down. I'm sorry, but I have to.
Like, you understand the consequence of this.
Yes, sir. I do.
Fine. Upon returning to Phoenix Base, you have 24 hours to collect your gear and leave planet.
Does
Understood.
this change what we discussed in your office earlier?
No, it doesn't.
So,
Just hold. Hold. Just hold. Any comments, Sharifa?
I do want the ability to eventually come back. I need some time. And going off-world, I understand I have somebody I can go to. I know a world I can go to. A friend of the family managed to get off world and go where the others were relocated. I want to go there. I just need a little time. I'm sorry. You should look to the rest of the team and go, I truly am sorry. I need some time. And she'll look at Vigo and go, I know you understand.
You have no reason to be sorry. And when you do what you need to do, we'll be here waiting for you.
Alright, Shreefer, you can return. Oh, go ahead.
She'll go, I always return to my family. If I'm allowed.
Alright, with that being said, then, Shreefa, you're dismissed.
She'll stand up and hug each one of them.
Oh no,
And then
Keshna's
she'll walk
mad.
out. She'll be alright.
Keshna's mad and upset with Sharifa. She's gonna just ignore her now.
She'll be alright.
Alright. And then lawyer will turn to Dr. Walker and go like, no, Dr. Walker, they did not change what was discussed earlier. I merely misspoke. You will still depart in 2 days' time. And then he's going to walk, and then he'll say, that is all, and he'll leave the room with General Hammond. So now it's just Vigo, Keshna, and Brooke in the room.
Wait, before they leave,
Yeah?
there's someone to ask them a question.
And that is?
Can she just start her punishment now?
No.
But she asked really respectfully.
Their parents already out
Nice
the door.
try.
Well,
Alright. So what are y'all doing where it's just the three of you? Sharifa literally just said, bye, y'all.
and Keshna just gets up and walks out. She's mad, upset, and she doesn't. And she's going back to the weight room.
Okay.
She's gonna go work out. She's gonna pull a Brook and go punch the punching bag.
Okay, before you walk out of the room, hold on there. Vigo, what are you doing?
I think he's literally kind of in shock. He's taking this all in, and he's just sitting there, kind of breathing and kind of processing everything that just happened.
Fair. And Brooke, what are you doing? After being told that it's still in 2 days' time. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Okay.
It's like, because you see Keshna get up.
Hang on. When he said 2 days' time, I won't be returning to Phoenix Base with you.
What do you mean?
I know this is the worst possible time, but I have been accepted into officer training school here on Earth for 8 to 10 weeks. And that's where I'll be going in 2 days. It's something I have been pursuing and studying for and working out for a while. But I found out this morning that I had been accepted.
That's really happy for you.
Like I said, I feel like as far as the team goes, it's the worst possible time, but it's something I've been working for a while. And I didn't say anything because in case I didn't get accepted or approved, I didn't. I just wanted to see how far I could take it.
I wish you would have told us, because even if you didn't get approved, we could have at least commiserated together. But I'm happy you got accepted, and yeah.
Well, it doesn't mean I'll make it through the program. It's pretty rough,
We'll make it
tough.
through.
But
We'll make it through.
I will come out of it an officer in the Air Force.
You have to show me how to salute. I still haven't got that down.
Does anybody really get it down?
You're like the worst, like, kind of. I keep forgetting how to do it.
Vigo, I promise you will never have to salute me.
So, Keshna, how are you reacting to this news? Hearing that Brooke is also leaving.
Keshna's just fed up, and she's just gonna go work out her anger and frustrations on the punching bag now. She's pretty much ignoring everyone.
Yeah, we'll say you definitely get your workout with how to roll for. I'll also have you roll for how your hands are after in a little bit.
Okay.
So, Vigo and Brooke,
she's gonna go hard.
You see Keshna just get up and walk without saying a word, not even looking at you, either of you.
I suppose
you're going to have to.
Yeah.
You're going to have to help him through this.
Help her, you mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna wait until there's a moment. We just got done like 6 hours of sparring, so I'm gonna give her a moment before she thinks I look like a punching bag.
Fair enough. And I'm gonna go find Sharifa.
Okay.
Yeah, Viga stands and gives Brooke a big hug and is like, "Well, best of luck to you, and hopefully we get to see you again."
I'll be back. Hopefully it won't change my assignment.
And now it's Vigo's turn to go back to his room and start to cry.
Well, we'll come back to that in a second. So, Brooke, you go to look for Sharif, and it takes a little bit, but eventually you do find Sharif as they're currently packing up their bags.
Yep.
Or not packing up their bag, packing up what little gear they had when they came here. Because obviously most of their stuff is still back at Phoenix Base.
Hey.
Go ahead. Say it.
I'm proud of you. For recognizing that your head's not in the game and doing what you have to do. This is a good thing.
I think it is, but at the same time, I don't think it is. We both know she's not going to handle it well. I feel like I'm... Yeah. It's not like I'm going to be gone forever. I mean, my mom's friend still does trade, brings things here to the general store for the base, so I'm pretty sure I could visit, and eventually when I'm ready to come back, I can come back. I don't see myself right now being able to handle leadership the way I should. I can't be what you guys need me to be at this moment. And that scares me.
Go get your head right. The team, they'll be there for you.
I mean, Jackson left for a while, didn't he? He came to Abydos. So it's not like team members haven't been able to come back before.
Just don't come back until you're ready, until you're sure.
Oh, trust me, I'm not coming back till I am fully ready.
So, funny thing is, I'm not going back to Phoenix Base either.
What are you doing?
I'm going to Montgomery, Alabama.
What's that?
It's a city, it's a place here on Earth. I've been studying and working out. Because I had applied to officer training school. And I found out this morning I got accepted and I leave in 2 days.
So
Or
when
8 to 10 weeks.
when you come back, you'll be able to lead the team.
I'm a doctor. That's my job. We have a leader.
You have a lot of faith in a broken person. It's quite amazing.
The things you've gone through will only make you stronger. And you're alike in more ways than you even realize.
That I believe.
My my brother was a member of Stargate off the Phoenix base. And 3 years ago, he went on a mission and never came back. I don't
Now
mean
I
he
see what
died.
you're saying.
I don't mean he died. I mean, never came back. So I do understand. And do not breathe a word to that because I haven't exactly been upfront about any of that with the general, and that's going to bite me in the ass one day. All I can hope is to prove myself before he finds out. So, but I do understand.
Do you know I was married before we lost Abydos?
No.
The night before, I was married off.
Married off?
Mm-hmm.
Was this an arranged marriage?
Very much so. He didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
He was an interesting person, but not one I would have chosen for myself.
Sometimes our parents
Or a giant
Try to make-
disappointment.
try to make us be what they want us to be. And sometimes we go along with that and sometimes we don't.
I don't know how much you know about our society there, but it's pretty much what Dad says goes.
Oh, I can understand that. The difference being I wanted to follow in my father's footsteps. I didn't rebel against it. because it's what I wanted, but it was very much failure is not an option.
I didn't want to rebel against my father. I wanted his attention. I wanted what my brother had. I was always jealous of that.
So
He never
anyway,
gave me what I needed. So, yeah.
we both have some packing to do.
Yes. This is very much a needed trip. It'll be nice to see my mom's friend.
There you go.
I wish you luck in your officer's training.
Me too. It's gonna be
One of my Marine friends said it's stressful.
yeah, but you know me. I thrive on stress.
Mm-hmm. Just promise me you'll do more than drink coffee for breakfast. I do worry about you.
I'm good. I'm good.
Never gonna get you with that balanced breakfast thing, am I?
Probably
Well,
not.
good luck.
You too.
Good
And
luck.
I'll give her a hug.
And I will return it. She
And
just
then yeah.
head out. Head out when
Yep.
they're sent back.
Okay. And what are you doing now, Brooke?
She's gonna go make that phone call. And we don't have to do that on screen. It's
Okay.
not it's just hey, how you doing? Haven't got any info. This is what's going on with me. This is what I'm doing. And usually when you finish OTC, you get leave, and since I'll be here on Earth, I'll try and maybe get home for a few days before I report back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head back to... Well, actually, we'll come to Vigo in a second. Let's head to Keshna. So, you've been at the punch bag for a little bit now. Give me a Constitution check at disadvantage. Because you were also working out for, like, Vigo said, like 6 hours before you went and did this. Holy shit!
It don't matter.
Okay.
Damn!
Hey, Jaffa here, remember? This is the
Endurance-
woman that took a Zach gun.
Fair. Endurance-wise, you're golden right now. Go ahead and give me... By the time your workout's done, go ahead and give me another Constitution check. Same thing, disadvantage. 9, okay.
Be 9 then.
So, because of how much you were wailing on the bag, when you look down, do you remember the scene from the Injustice movie where Batman's just wailing on that log till his knuckles are bloody after Nightwing was killed? That's your hands right now. Now, granted, being a Jaffa, it will heal fairly quickly, especially when you do Kel Norim, because you do still have your Primta. But yeah, your hands are hurt and bloodied.
Ow.
And she's just gonna shrug and go to her room then.
Okay. Speaking of rooms, we're gonna head to Vigo. And how's Vigo doing?
Not well. No.
The whole team just went.
Yeah, he's just sort of like, don't worry, we got this team, and everyone's just like,
Peace out.
Well,
Fair.
he's for
Sorry.
sure knowing Brooke's gonna come back.
Me?
If
So-
he gets assigned back to y'all, we can only hope.
I'm sure Brooke will.
I would think. I mean, for the sake of the game, I would think so. But I mean, in the sake of character and progression, there's no. She wouldn't know. There would be no guarantee going in that.
Oh
she's
yeah,
gonna be
as a character, yeah, I know.
assignment.
I know. I'll just make
So
a little
she
joke.
in her mind, she's thinking, "What if I, this may be it."
Yeah. Okay, but Vigo, yeah. So what are you doing in your room right now?
he's in the midst of feeling his feels. He's seriously contemplating taking his father's place at the blacksmith shop on Cymeria
Oh wow.
until everything comes back. But he's just like no, the team's like it's almost like well, it's done too many times. But think like Green Goblin talking to Norman Osborn. It's but the team needs us. The team's gone. It's like, but the team will come back. Like you don't know that. He's sitting there talking to him.
Okay.
Ow.
So as you're starting to become a schizophrenic there.
Pretty much.
We're gonna fast forward a little bit. So it's now the day where the three of you will return to Phoenix Base, and Brooke stays behind. Tell me how that's looking in the gate room right now.
Keshna's just ignoring everyone. Not looking at them, not acknowledging them.
Really? You
You're
haven't
a Vigo?
talked to anybody and you haven't talked to anyone in 2 days?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I misspoke. Out of game. I misspoke earlier. It was the next day y'all being sent off because it was 2 days from when you were being sent off. So it's only been a day.
I got you.
That was my bad.
Okay. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, like I said, might be. Yeah, but I mean, are you ignoring Vigo too, or?
Keshna's done. She doesn't want to. Vigo supports them, and he's. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, screw you, homie.
What about the rest of y'all then?
Oh,
So I'm gonna look
have
at-
to point a certain.
I'm there. I mean, I'm not going, but I'm there. But I'm gonna tell Vigo and Keshna, y'all look out for each other. I'll be back.
Yeah, he's not going to say anything, but he's just going to give her a big hug.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna go over to Keshna and just stare her down.
That's the only thing we can do right now.
Yeah. So, what? You know what? What would that fall under? Hold on. I'll let you choose what skill to use for this. You can make it a persuasion or an intimidation.
Let me see which one is higher.
The only reason I'm letting intimidation
Lord.
roll in here is because of the fact that you did beat the crap out of Keshin at one point.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to bully him into. She's gonna go with
Yeah.
persuasion.
Well, I will
But
say too,
To
just
be
for
fair, that time that she beat the hell out of him, Keshna didn't really fight back either.
that's all the dice rolls say.
So, I mean,
I will say the intimidation is not to actually scare them into it. It's more so just the overall presence is the way I was imagining that. But still, however you want to go about it. I just figured I'd go ahead and clarify why I let intimidation in there.
I gotcha. I'm gonna go with persuasion though.
That is fine. Go ahead and roll it. Cool.
20.
I'll say Keshna, go ahead and give me a will save. Or wisdom save. Sorry, I went 3-5 there for a second. Oh no, you cave. You cave. Like Brooks giving you these puppy dog eyes, they looking down. And you just you cave. Now whether you say anything or not, that's still if you want to ignore, but I mean you can't ignore what they're doing. Whether you choose to respond, I'll still leave up to you. But you're definitely feeling you're definitely still feeling emotional about it though, and that's what's showing. That's why I wanted you to roll the wisdom to see are you at least for the One Piece fans, you know how Chopper he'll be going oh you people, I don't care about you, but he's bawling his eyes out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining pretty much.
Liar.
I'm
Don't
trying
leave
to
it.
figure out.
Don't
go
leave
ahead.
it like this. That's what she's gonna tell you.
Keshna's trying to
We've
show
been through
emotion,
too
but
much. We've been through too much, good and bad.
Oh, I'm trying to set out. Trying to figure out how Keshna would respond now. That took me by surprise.
Oh.
Damn dice rolls.
I mean, like I said, you could literally still do the whole like ignoring like you want to. I was just saying, like I said, the only reason I did that was like I said, is that I'm imagining like it is Chopper, where you're trying to be as stoic and nonchalant and going like, nah, I'm ignoring you as all hell, but your body language is completely betraying you.
Yeah. Yeah, she's still trying to ignore him, but
yeah, that's fine.
Brooke knows how to push Keshna.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Brooke, you can see that Keshna's really like going like, God damn it, I don't want to cry, and type deal.
I'm just gonna hug her, whether she wants me to or not.
Okay, hold on. I want to.
Yeah, that's Sharifa right now. It's tear.
Oops, I didn't mean to roll 12. Okay, that's what I thought was going to happen anyhow. So Keshna's going to just eventually break down, just total breakdown, cry into Brooke, and hold on, like cling into Brooke for all dear life. That's who Brooke. Because Keshna, despite everything that Keshna and Brooke have been through, that's who she's been closest to, and she's just
On those heartstrings.
Once Brooke does that, she's just gonna break down and start bawling her eyes into Brooke's shoulder and clinging for dear life. Like she does not want her to go at all.
It's not goodbye. It's see you in a few weeks. And I'm gonna whisper in your ear, Vigo needs you right now.
She's crying to the point where she's shaking into. Brooke's broken the scout of the team.
And then I'm going to step away and I'm going to go to Sharifa and say, whisper to her, this is what you built. This is what's waiting for you when you're ready to come back. We were strangers and you built this.
Poor
Don't forget that.
Poor Keshna's still trying to death grip Brooke in a hug.
And then I'll go hug Vigo too. And I'm going to say, don't blow yourself up.
Don't blow yourself. True.
He gives a very, like, at first he's, like, haha, and then he sits there and thinks about it for a second. He's like, yeah, I'll try.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll try not to. That's what I meant.
I'm not going to, but you too. No, but you don't. You don't also too. You two.
We love him. We do. We love it.
I love Vigo. I do. I love everybody. I'm like, I'll see all of y'all in a few weeks.
And as you guys are doing your goodbyes, you're going to start seeing the Stargate moving. If I can actually get down to the damn address. There we go. As you see the wheels start to move and the chevrons start locking. So you guys know take a bit for the spin if you can keep role playing.
Oh, I know. It's final. I mean, it's not final, but it feels final. So.
Yeah, it feels.
But it's not. It's not.
Vigo's gonna go up to Sharifa and kind of like put his hands on her shoulders and be like, I got something for you.
Oh?
He hands her what looks to be like a small square with a button in the middle. And he's like, this is a device that I made my dad whenever he would go off on missions. That if he ever needed help, he pushed the button and then it I was a couple miles away at my hut, I would come help. Needless to say, he never pushed it. But I want to give this to you, so I don't think it'll work, but he just hands it to her. It's like, if you feel like you need some help, give it a push.
And as soon as you extend your hand out to reach it, behind you and up the ramp, you see the wormhole materialize this whole and stabilize as you're holding that out with now the blue light cascading over you two.
Before I leave, when we get back, I want to talk to you about something.
Okay. We'll be waiting for you.
Just you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be waiting for you then.
Alright. And then the three of you disembark.
Yep.
Just lay off the coffee!
I think he goes going to walk
jokingly-
backwards into the event horizon.
And jokingly looking back before she walks through, she'll go, "We both know she's not going to."
And then the three of you make it to Phoenix Base. Another day passes. And all three of you are back in the room as Sharifa is disembarking.
All
Oh
the
no, will not
feels.
go there for that one.
Huh?
She probably won't, which is sad. Hold on a second, I gotta do something.
That's fair. So, Keshna, you're not going to be there. So, again, just Vigo and Sharifa.
Yep.
You're not going to tell me where you're going, are you?
I'm going to go stay with a friend of my mother's for a little bit. She does trade
like-
with the general store.
Okay. Oh, you mean here on this planet?
Well, she trades here on this planet, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not staying on this planet. I'm going to where they relocated all of the other people from my world.
Oh, that reminds me. Are there still Cimerians sleeping in the rec room?
No, at this point, they're back on Cymeria.
Okay. He's like, okay, yeah, that's... So I will definitely be seeing you then.
Alright. And as soon as Vigo says that, again, the wormhole's there as the light's shining from behind you, Sharifa.
If I come back, they can yell at me later for it. Is all she says to him before she grabs his shirt, pulls him in, and kisses him. Hey, fuck it! Behave yourself.
You too.
We both know I never behave myself.
That's a fair assessment.
And we lost Lisa again.
No, Lisa's still here on my end.
Yeah, she's still here. That's here.
She's still
Who did we
here.
lose?
No one.
I heard something go boom.
No.
I ain't hear anything.
You're crazy. That no one that didn't.
Oh, there we go. I couldn't see everybody hardly because my other screen was in the way, or my other
Yeah, it's fair.
thingy was in the way.
Alright. So you walk through the gate, though?
Yeah, and he will see in her boots is the screamer sticks. His dad made her. It's the only weapon she's taking with her.
Oh, yeah, you were allowed to take those, no issue.
She would have broke somebody's fingers.
Yeah. And then, once you get on the other side, it's a very lush green planet. And there are two figures standing there. As I want to leave them nondescript for the moment, as you hear.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we're ending tonight, on our mid-season finale.
Oh wait, what?
Oh, I love using the voice change for stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you play.
What did she hear?
in a altered voice, and again, it was the voice I've been using for a few characters.
You know, the one here for a certain alien species, well, two certain alien species, to keep it ambiguous, was, "Are you ready?"
Are you ready? Okay.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Oh, but yeah, so we're going to go around and say who you are, who you play, where people can find you, and your favorite moment of the night. I think it's probably just a good one. Is a nice classic question to go with for this, for the fact it was a mid-season finale. And while they are doing their outros, by the way, for those who have been watching and have not done so yet, I'm still taking people's names down for the giveaway we are currently doing for channel merch. If you want to enter, please just type in !Wyvern Loot with a capital W. The command only works if I type it.
Oh, you didn't do that, huh?
Nope. Because we usually don't get flooded with chat, so it usually stays in chat for a long time. But type that in. That puts you in an entry to earn a, if you win, a t-shirt, hat, and Phoenix 5 patch, which Nick here can go Vanna White with real quick to show. If you are currently a subscriber, when you enter, you do get 2 entries into the giveaway. If you're not a subscriber, you get 1. All right, and let's go ahead and go in reverse order. Because speaking of Nick,
Hey everybody, I'm Nick. I played.
Drink up,
Oh
hearty
god,
yo-ho.
dang it! Hydrate.
Had to end it like I started it.
Just finished my bottle off, so thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I played
got
Vigo
right there.
Sigmundson, the team scientist. I'm on most socials at Professor Hexagon. You can find me there. I've been, I think, the most active on TikTok and Blue Sky. So if you want more up to date stuff, what's going on, and my like random thoughts, that's usually where you find them. You can find me here every other Friday, despite the fact that we were here last Friday. There's some scheduling issues, but you can find me here every other Friday with this group of wonderful people. That is honestly like my gateway drug into Twitch TTRPG. So you guys always hold a special place in my heart.
you're
You
welcome.
can also find me, yeah. Every other Monday on Will's channel, the Halfling Wizard. I gotta get better at self promotion. God dang it. Halfling Wizard to do Origins of Relay, where I play Varric, Wolfspear Vigari, the Goliath Barbarian. And then every other Thursday, you can find me also on Will's channel, but for the Reign of Vecna campaign, where I play Nero Aspengard, the half-elf storm sorcery sorcerer, who's a bit larger than life, if what I saw in the VOD is correct. So, at the moment, I think it'd be interesting. I'll just leave it at that. My favorite moment for the night is not the one you think. I think it was being woken up by Kashna and like kind of stumbling to the door. That whole like attempting to intimidate thing. That was probably my favorite moment of the night.
I giggled at that one too.
Okay, cool. Speaking of Keshna,
I'm B. I play Keshna, the scout of the team, and Chaos Causer normally. You can
You were
find me
the
on-
calm one.
Yeah, no, that's why I said normally. You can find me on TikTok, Discord, and Twitch, all on as Necrotic Viper. And I'm going to be returning streaming soon. I'm just getting some stuff sorted in streaming and OBS. But favorite moment, I'm torn between 2 of them. One is the breakdown with Brooke when Brooke finally hugged her, and that because that's real. I think that it's a real pivotal moment for Keshna to really show emotion and how much she really loves Brooke and cares for Brooke and gonna miss her. And then the other one, and the other one is kind of, I would have to go with the Vigo trying to be intimidating at the door and utterly failing. But yeah, when they got woken up by Keshna.
Not fair. Fair. Okay. Lisa?
Hey, I'm Lisa. I play Dr. Brooke Walker. Hopefully soon to be an officer. You can find me every Monday night on Halfling Wizards channel. This coming Monday, we are doing our Leia Origins, where I play Will Ryver, a Eladrin druid. And on opposite Mondays, for Wind Riders of Aria, where I play Katarina, who's I don't know. Right now, I don't know where we're at. She is currently unconscious after choosing to hide her injuries to thinking she was protecting her team and almost dying. So they're actually on a vessel from her homeworld where she probably is as a wanted criminal at this point. But she's unconscious and has no idea what's going on. So, yeah, that's going to be really interesting. We come back to that. Every other Wednesday, coming back on the 12th, I play also on Halfling Wizards channel in the Liminal Blink. And we're adding some new cast members, so we'll be back with that on the 12th. That's fun. We're kind of murder hobos, but it's a lot of fun. And then, of course, here on Stargate, which is very near and dear to my heart. I love these people. I love this group. And I think it's kind of healthy for them to... They've all come together, and now they're going to go do some personal growth and then come back together stronger than ever. So I can't wait for everyone to be back together now.
Fair, though also kind of murder hobos.
Okay, we are murder hobos.
There we go.
There's no such thing as kind of murder hobos. There's murder hobos.
Well,
no, there's kind of, because Raina Vecna, half of murder hobos.
We always kind of hesitate, like, should we do this? And then we do it anyway, so kinda.
Unlike...
There is a moment
you give
hesitation.
it a thought first, then you still do it. Okay.
Yeah. Unlike Raina Vecna, where half the party just goes like, nah, we killing these bastards. The other half is like, hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nick is in the let's kill them group. Because Nero and Tate are the murder hobos. Okay, Sharifa, or Stormy.
Hey everybody, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa, the once team leader. Hopefully I'll be team leader again. You can find me starting Sunday every other day that I'm not actually doing a game, which is most Fridays, and hopefully soon starting every other Wednesday, because we still need to do that session 0, because somebody missed it.
Mm-hmm.
All the fingers being pointed. I fell asleep. I'm sorry. I need to give Kel my phone number so he can just yell at me when I miss things. But every other opposite day, you'll be able to find me here on Twitch. I will be either doing Diablo 2, which is doing the latter season, and corruption runs, or you can find me doing World of Warcraft, where we do delves, we do raid, we do dungeons, and we all around sometimes find out if Stormy can pay attention intoxicated sometimes. That gets fun. That's late night. Children not allowed. Or I probably pop into one of the other 1,000,001 games I have on this computer. Or you can find me on Twitch or not Twitch, but TikTok, where I will once again start posting videos of the fur babies and possibly showing off my artwork, because spring and summer are coming up and I'll be able to start priming model horses again and painting. That'll be fun. Otherwise, you can find me here every other Friday with this wonderful group who has become a very, very close tabletop RPG family for me, playing Stargate. And I'm sorry I don't have the setup yet to do every other Friday where I have an in-house Pathfinder campaign. So, sorry y'all don't get to see that chaos. And y'all think B's chaotic on here. I have 6 of them in my living room, and I have to wrangle it. It's not fun. And they are murder hobos. All the way around. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They are murder hobos. And now it's back to Kel.
Yeah, once again, I am Cal, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me here every other Friday for our Stargate 5e campaign, where I get to emotionally traumatize my players to some degree.
Or we traumatize you.
It's usually the former, not the latter. Though I will say, I'm kind of happy I was off camera because I could not have kept a poker face, Lisa, when you told Stormy to watch over everyone. Because before you said that, I had already messaged Stormy about their particular bit. So I'm just like,
Well,
oh.
she literally told me that morning she was in it for the long haul.
I know.
That she wasn't going anywhere. And I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, I know. But like I could not have kept a poker face. I'm so glad my USB ports are being stupid.
Yeah. Do we need to, like, do a GoFundMe to get you a new camera? What's the deal here?
It's not my camera, it's my USB ports. Which, that's a bigger issue to begin with. But anywho, you can find me every Monday on Halfling Wizard Productions for, as Lisa and Nick said, this upcoming Monday for Leia Origins by Kieran, the ASMR Lore Bard, who we get to act as level 14 characters, and Lore Bards are janky as fuck at higher levels, as Nick learned last session. As I turned my level 14 Bard into a freaking 8-10 Warthog.
Single-handedly took out the entire encampment. It was amazing.
I literally killed.
I can watch it.
It was what, 10 or 14 of the bandits? I think it was 10.
It was 14 of them. Like my dude was like, "Okay, I'm ready to go," and you just like.
I marked all of them in literally 6 seconds. It was like the fucking Matrix.
I was
anyway. Well, I also wasn't expecting to do what I did. Like, I wasn't expecting to work as well. Anywho. Opposite Mondays, you can find me on Windrider Aria with Lisa as well, where I get to play the chief engineer and budding psychopath of the Windrider. Because, yeah.
Budding psychopath?
Okay, no, he's downright.
That's kind of hobo, kind of murder hobo.
Nah, he's a sociopath, but he's not a full-blown psychopath. There is a distinction. Anywho, you can also find me every other Wednesday. Well, actually, it'll pretty much be every Wednesday here, starting soon. On my channel for either A God's Challenge, which was my Theros 5e campaign. We actually had a session this week where one of our players had a pretty badass anime moment where they were literally about to fall to 0 hit points, but came right back up. Because, granted, he kind of deserved to have a badass moment considering they got cup checked by their dice. Hey, he rolled a nat 20 right after, so that's his curse.
You didn't think that was going to happen, though.
That's his curse. But the opposite Wednesdays, though, will be a Surge campaign being run on my channel as well. I've got to get the last session zeros going, though one of my players might be missing some sessions because their other campaigns starting to get back up after a little hiatus. Every other Thursday, you can find me for Reign of Vector. I play Meek, the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin, who gets to grow, to use that reference, in this next session for a fight, which is going to be really fun. And then, obviously, every other Friday, you can find me here for our Stargate 5e campaign, like I already said, but on the opposite Fridays, you can find me on Dinner and a Game for whatever game we feel like playing that Friday. It's kind of be let's try this system. Cool, let's try this system. As we're trying to figure out what we're doing next as a break for Walking Dead. And then you can just find me on here playing games whenever the hell I feel like. Like, tomorrow night, I am more than likely going to be streaming some Monster Hunter Wilds. Because I'm definitely playing it. Whether I stream it or not, it's a different story. Alright, but with that, we're going to go ahead and raid another creator. Make sure when you raid, one, don't do a breath attack, please. Okay, not unless you're roasting some s'mores. And just make sure, again, hit that follow button if you liked our content. Hit their follow button if you end up liking their content. If you want to subscribe, definitely do so. We always love when we see new subscribers. Again, if you think their content's more enjoyable, again, do the same thing for them. I ain't going to take any offense. We do this all for fun. And then also hit up our merch store and also hit up my link tree, because my link tree also has a link to our Discord server where, we can actually all hang out and just, make jokes. Am I missing anything? I really need to make a sticky note for this again. Now that should be it. So we will see you all next time.